Amen.
All right.
Y'all forgive me, I hadn't asked her. But I didn't ask her ever again.
All right.
Amen. She said, I'm the usher for a president. I said, no ma'am, you used to be. Folk in church serve and give you an open-armed invitation and tell you with loving kindness have a draw. But you have to bring more than the loving kindness to keep us. Yes, further on, the line is how fair they are with salvation, but how unfair they are with situations. Jesus comes because he confronts meaningless traditions. Y'all don't get mad with me, but there's some stuff we teach that can't be true. I hear folks say in our church, you will know I'm saved by speaking in tongues. Now, it don't matter if I don't speak to you. I'll tell you what Jesus said about it. He said, I'll know that you're one of my disciples by your love to one another. When I was growing up, we used to help each other.
I know that's right.
The folk across the street would leave their kids at our house while they went to work. And wasn't no bickering and fussing about what belonged to us. I started telling the folks from across the street that they couldn't lay in my bed. My dad would tell me to go outside.
All right.
Amen. We got to the place where we track your money. So when you try to borrow mine, I remind you what you did with yours. I'm going to try to get through this. But Jesus, who showers us with wholeness, works on our admitted disabilities. Isaiah 53:5 says what? He was wounded for our transgression. Bruised for our iniquity. The chastisement of his peace was upon him, and his stripes. Yes, it is Jesus who comes to make available this case for rehabilitation. You want him in your church.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You need him in your church. You're not going to have much church if he's not there. He don't come and he don't stay a while. He doesn't tell you that some things that you keep in need to go. Some of us get upset about that, but every now and then, Jesus knows cancer before it arrives in your church. Let me move on about righteous rehabilitation. The first thing I see in the text is a man with a personal disability. Verse 1 said that was a man that was with a hand. Here's a man with an acute awareness of his own personal disability. His hand is shriveled up, it's wrinkled, it stands for all of the saints, regardless of your withered condition.
Yes, sir.
This man represents you.
Yeah.
Theologians believe that he had not always been paralyzed.
Talk.
Luke chapter 6, verse 6 says it was his right hand. It was his power hand that had wasted. His condition was not congenital. It wasn't hereditary. It had not been passed down. The disciples didn't argue about who's singing. This man was.
All right.
This man had a condition that came about because of his sin.
All right.
I hear people in church tell me all the time, I've been doing right, but the Lord is preparing me for something. I want to tell him he's preparing you for the whipping he's going to give you. We got to stop excusing ourselves. Amen. The Bible don't lie.
Amen.
Hello.
Go ahead. Stay right there.
Over time.
Yeah.
Say neighbor, over time. The condition got worse. It became terrifying because he began to see his hand as it withered. It began to wrinkle up.
My God.
Not only that, wither means retraction. Draws up. You saw it when Jesus came over the hill going into Jerusalem and saw a fig tree.
All right.
And the fig tree had leaves on it. Fig trees are the only one grow leaves before it grows fruit. So when he saw a full leaf tree, he knew there was some fruit there. And when he got there and found no fruit, that tree tried to deceive Jesus. And so when you see things that wither, just like an orange tree that stopped bearing oranges, you're going to cut it down.
All right.
Well, let me tell you something about chickens. When chickens see another chicken that don't want to be a hen and start acting like a rooster, they peck it to death.
That's right.
Yeah. They systematize their own.
That's right.
Hello, we the only one let you be whatever you want to be.
Yeah. Preach, Bishop.
You don't talk after me. Listen, let me tell you a little bit more about this guy. History says he was a stonemason, a bricklayer by trade. You do your research. Josephus said that he was the one that prepared the steps to the temple. He made money building the walls that go around the temple. So he made money from the church, but he wouldn't give none to the church. And this is why the man is in this condition. So you find these kinds of things out, all of a sudden his skill seems to be eroded. He appears to feel he's lost and ruined for life. Maybe somebody here tonight might be like this guy. You watch the decay but can't stop it. You keep going to the doctor and he keep telling you, ain't much I can do. Every time you go, your condition is a little bit worse. You keep praying that God will hope you, as the old folks say. But ain't no hope available for you because your hope in him will not make you ashamed. What we have to do is invest in him before he divests in us. Say, work with him before he stops working with us. This is why tonight I want to talk about this rehabilitation. This disability led to passivity. He was a passive guy. You notice he don't say nothing in the text. Everybody else doing all the talking, but the sick man says nothing. He's quiet. He can't clap. He don't want to wave because he get up too much attention. He's trying to wave. He stays quiet. He's silent. He won't sing. He won't draw any attention to himself. But you know us, when we got it and it ain't going on, we draw attention. You don't call my name, I'm going to raise a little sing. Come on, big brother. Hello, y'all. You don't put me over something, I'm going to come up with something for me to be over. And then as soon as things start working bad, we stop coming. But his attendance stayed the same. He kept coming. He kept coming. I say he kept coming. Might be somebody else in here tonight who paralyzed. You want to do good. Come on, Paul, talk back to me. He said, when I want to do good, evil is the thing that I shouldn't do is the thing I do. What I should do,
That's right.
the thing I don't do. That just means you're paralyzed.
You're paralyzed.
Yes, in Hebrews chapter 11, verse 6, without faith, it's impossible to please God. That's why the man kept coming to church. There was something about it that kept giving him hope. He had the kind of faith that, you know, that all of us sometimes have. I know y'all all got it because every one of you. Is anybody in here who check your seat before you sit down? And I ain't talking to you. But if you sit down without checking your seat, tell your neighbor, I got some faith. Come on, y'all, stay with me. Wake up on the morning, you never saw before, you have a pain in a place you didn't know you had. Get in the car you didn't build, drive down streets you didn't install. Stop lights you don't understand how they work. On your way to a doctor whose degrees you never confirmed. You give him symptoms of a disease, he look at a book you've never seen before, pronounce a disease you ain't never heard, a prescription you can't read, send you to a pharmacist you never knew, he give you pills you can't pronounce, put them in a bottle you don't know how to open, and you go home and take them according to the prescription. Tell me you ain't got no faith. Let me back up on that verse 6. It said in Hebrews, it said that not only is it impossible to please God, but he that comes to him must first believe that he is. And then that he is a rewarder of diligently seeking. You need not stop looking for God, because God is already where you are. Rahab didn't have any merit. You watch, he made no request. He felt undeserved. The man in the pool was that way. The lepers who were shouting, hey, Jesus over here, the woman at the well, the widow at Nain. All of them felt like they were undeserved.
Well,
But that's the kind of people that Jesus wants to help.
all right.
Those of us who done stuck up and stuck out on ourselves, Jesus gonna let you struggle until you come to the conclusion that with him I can do all things. And without him, I'm saved. Man was disabled, he was unwanted, unproductive, but he kept on coming.
Yes.
Simply was looking for Jesus and his righteous rehabilitation.
Well,
Second thing I see in here are people with projected superiority.
yeah.
You got it, Bishop.
They project superiority. I want y'all be looking at me. I'm talking about some of y'all. Y'all kind of folk think because you've been saved longer that you won't save. Salvation ain't tied to longevity. Salvation is tied to sincerity. I'm going to ask your neighbor, is it long or is it sincere? You're going to have to agree with me tonight. Holiness is right. We have got to the place where we want to lukewarm it. We want to temper it with something else. But God say 99. Well, man comes and they watched him. The text does not identify who the they are
Stand right there.
until down in verse 6.
All right.
But it does tell us what they're doing, watching Jesus. And then it tells us why. He had a reputation of healing. It didn't matter what day it was. So they done set this thing up. I can see him out there when they ring the bell. Bing, bong, you know, come on to church today, Jesus. The man with the withered hand is here. We know your reputation. We're going to see if you're going to heal him on the Sabbath day.
I see. All right.
So Jesus comes and knows that they're waiting to levy charges on him.
Yeah. All
You
right.
not believe either there are folk in your church
Come on.
who feel that they're superior to others that come.
All right.
The book said the Pharisees, this was the in crowd. The power people of the day. Pharisees. These were the guys who had seats in your head. Hello, y'all.
Yeah.
We gotta be careful about that, man.
Yeah.
You know, we come late and then we still think somebody ought to stay.
All right.
Gotta be careful about that. Because it does not matter where you sit, it matters where you serve. So here, the projected superiority people, they watching him. Tell you they watching. They patrol the sanctuary to retain ritualistic activities. Their driving motivation was to protect and defend tradition. Be careful, Church of God in Christ. Some traditions doing us more harm than good. Amen. Yeah, you can't clean the fish if you don't catch it. You're not gonna get that sister to wear a long dress if you don't save her. You can cover her up with your quilts and your sheets, but when you get them off of her, she's going right back to what she was doing. What you gotta do is get what's in her out of her, and get what you got out of her in her, and then the dress will drop. And if you don't like what she wearing, go buy what you want to wear. These men were convinced that the outward presence or pretense was more important than inward power. Do y'all see what I'm saying? Sometimes we prefer people who put on than people who read. I ain't got nobody on here. Our church is dealing with some physical problems.
Hold on.
You see all over our church, our church is filled with hip problems.
Bishop.
We filled with hip problems.
Bishop.
We ain't got a hip problem, we got a back problem. It's all over our church.
Bishop.
Yeah, hip means hypocrite. And back problem means backslide. Hypocrite and backslide ain't a hip and a back problem, it's a knee problem. It's somebody who done quit praying. Come on, talk back to me. Done quit reading the Bible. Done quit going to YPWW. Go and attend Sunday school. Night service is always too late and hell too long. That's why they got hip They went and took counsel, they said. He wrote it, the plot to kill Jesus. The chairman of the Pharisee committee was the one who said, I'm over the committee, this is how we do it here. So I want you to know tonight that this is the thing that we got to be careful of. They refused to accept the fact that Jesus was not worried about the day he got sick. They were just worried about the day he got well. Do you see how rotten they were? They never worried about if you got sick on the Sabbath. They were just upset because you got healed. Come on, talk to me. That's what some of us are, you know. That's like a bank robber who won't rob a bank on his mother's birthday. He'll rob the dad. Let me get on the wrong. Will always lead to the wrong message. How little can we give? How little can we do? That's the wrong message. Yes, it ought to be how much we can do. If I have time tonight, I share this with you. That when we look at the offering, so many of us have defined 10%. But we want 100% from God. But if you go back to Leviticus, there's 5 offerings. And when you finish adding them up, it comes up to 23.8%. I know y'all didn't like me tonight, but I came to tell you the truth even if I ain't doing it. And then we quote give. And it shall be given unto you. Too many of us are looking for stuff that's shaking together and running over. And we haven't even done the first part. The Bible says that in that day, at the very end, the Lord will come and we will declare unto him that I did this and that. The Lord will say to us that you need to go back and take care of some other things. Our churches need to stop confining and start freeing. Our church needs to start liberating instead of restricting. Our church needs to start enlarging instead of limiting. We need to stop blocking and start blessing. Because the greatest sin that we can ever commit is to keep grace from answering human needs. Oh, Lord. That time tonight I tell you about Jesus and feeding the 5,000. I tell you that he took his church on the retreat and took them past Popeye. He took them past H-E-B. He took them past Randall's and all those other churches. Got them out in the wilderness and fed their souls. But when church was over, he said we ought to have repast. The disciples said, send them home. And Jesus said their hearts are singing, but their stomachs are dry. You know that bookers look among the crowd and see if you can find a little lunch. They brought this little greasy bag to them. And in that bag had 2 fish. 2 fish eggs. Now you know grammatically fish eggs is incorrect. Because it ought to be fish. If it's 1 or 1,000. What the writer is trying to tell us is that fish eggs mean that 1 male, 1 female. I wish I had somebody. And if Jesus, we know he can bring females back to life. When you get to heaven, interview Jairus' daughter. And we know he can bring males back to life. And when his name and Lazarus were me. And if Jesus wanted to, he could have taken them down to the Jordan River and put them in the water. Brought them back to life. And let them produce calculates. And it had enough fish to feed 5,000. Tell your neighbor didn't have time. And so he just held them in his hand. And kept on breaking. Kept on in the kept on speaking. Kept on healing. Kept on seasoning. Getting like the person needed with the barley bread. Barley is the only bread. But seeds grow on top. And then Jesus break the seeds off. Put them in the ground. Spit on them and fertilizer. The seeds will grow. Paul picks it up. When he said Apollo's water, but Peter planted. But it's God who gives the increase. God could have done that. Tell your neighbor, didn't have time. He kept them seeds in his hand. And since he was human, anesthetized. Come on, tell me today. You cannot be a midget. He can't make you mighty. I know this Lord of mine is a righteous rehabilitator. Tell your neighbor, I need him. Yeah. I'm going to the house now.
Hold on.
And I told you about the personal disability.
Yes, sir.
I told you about the projected superiority.
Yeah.
But now I'm going to talk about the prescribed liberty.
Yes, sir.
That he can give.
Yeah.
In verse 4 he said, is it lawful for a man to do good
Yeah.
on the Sabbath of evil? Give life or kill. There are times in our lives when Jesus will show up and you don't even know he's there. He's been known to show up when his word is expounded or exposed. Others